Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be going over a tournament that I played called Arena Kings. Now, this tournament is on chess.com, and it's a blitz 3-minute per side game, essentially hosting all kinds of people, everyone from Hikaru to Magnus to Jose Martinez, Hans Niemann. A lot of these people have played in the Arena Kings. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did overall. I got 23 out of I want to say it was about 1,500 people. I'd ranked higher than a grandmaster named Eric Hansen, as some of you may know. He's part of the Chess Bros. He's one of the friends with Magnus Carlsen, plays a lot. And we're going to go over the games where I got a couple brilliant moves. I had 90% accuracy games. And yeah, I'll show you real fast. The tournament was 2 hours long. It was quite a thing there. But Hikaru got first place, as you see here. He did very well. He got 25 wins, 1 loss, and then we'll go down here. A couple other people like the famous Faustino Oro, who is a 10-year-old from Argentina, who recently became international master and broke the record for being the youngest to do so. And I got 23rd place over Eric Hansen, who's a 29, almost 3,000 rated player, and over this guy. And I had a record of 17 wins, 1 draw, and 11 losses. So I did pretty good. A lot of people were playing international masters, GMs, FMs, CMs, NMs, the whole thing. So we're going to go over a few games where I had played very well, and this is one of them. So we're just going to go over, because there's so many games, I'm just going to briefly go through them and show you the quick highlights of some of them, because this could take a while. So we go for the Scandinavian classic A5 line, bringing the bishop out, knight out, everything. I put the pawn to C6 so that I can bring the queen out in case the knight wants to do a discovered attack somewhere. But I end up going here, bishop G6, and I'll just kind of run through the moves real fast. The opening was pretty standard. I made a mistake here. He goes there. I bring the queen back. I take his bishop after or I take his knight after he takes mine. And then I just kind of improve my position. I castle, which is a mistake. He goes b4, I go knight to d5, bringing the knight out to a better square, just to kind of keep the thing going, because I didn't really like how my position looked right here. So I said, okay, how can I improve it? So I start making some moves. I take his bishop, he takes my knight. I push c5 just to kind of keep this pawn over here from causing too many problems. And he takes my bishop, I take his knight. And then he plays rook to f7, attacking the pawn, and I missed a really good move here, which would have been this, protecting or attacking. But I didn't really do anything there. I just kind of went rook hg8, protecting the pawn, and he goes bishop h3, attacking that sensitive pawn. And then I go queen b6, protecting both this and that, but it definitely wasn't the best move. He goes a4, I go knight e5, attacking the rook. He goes rook f4, and then I start trying to trade everything, and then eventually I saw this tactic here, which I, as you see, oversaw. So I said, okay, if I ignore this, right, I can take, he takes, and then I have this nice little fork where I could play this, and then if he were to go anywhere here or here, I would have another discovered attack and going here. So basically, I take his rook, which apparently was a mistake. He takes my queen, and then I give him the fork, and then I take his queen, and then he goes bishop or b takes a7, which is a mistake because you're supposed to be taking this, and this is not really a problem because I could step away, as you see here, and I completely ignore the threat of the rook being taken by any pawn because it doesn't matter. I take, and then this can't promote because of the rook on the file being opened by the king. So very good, brilliant move. I'm winning the position. He takes, and then slowly but surely, I grab a hold of the position, and he resigns after the 35th move. And that was that game. I played very well. Got an 80+% accuracy game. We're gonna move on to the next one. This one here, I believe I got a 93.5% accuracy. So I'll just move the camera over a brief second. As you see here, 93.5. I had a 1850 rated game. Now, mind you, in Blitz, I'm not that good. I've noticed that I've had a drop in elo recently, so I've been trying to figure out how I can get that back. But anyways, I'm going to bring the camera back around to over here. And Yep. So essentially, I'll go over the game real fast. This is just the opening real fast. I'm crushing here. Um, I started realizing all of his pieces are on the back file, and I could just start taking some crazy chances. I start pushing the pawns forward. He gets panicked, and I just keep pushing the pawns, and I keep threatening. I bring the queen in, and I double the barrel or double the rook and the queen. And there's really nothing much he can do. So he goes there. I takes, which actually, hold on, here, and then he goes rook to g1, which is a mistake because this is a check, and this is being protected by the bishop. So you have to essentially take, and it is mate in one. And yeah, I destroyed that guy. Had a really good review over that one, 1800 rated on that one, 1850. And then this is going to be another game where I had gotten an 88% accuracy, no brilliant moves or anything, just absolutely precision, crushed them, played a really good opening. I was able to get out of it and actually have a good advantage. And I'll just kind of speed through it real fast. Started winning material. Now I'm up a pawn, and I trade queens, takes. I take here, I go there. Made a couple mistakes, but overall I was doing just fine. And then he resigns here because he's just losing basically everything, and I could just go rook trade, and you can't really do much after that. So overall, did really good in that game, and this is all the games that I've been playing in the Arena Kings. This player, I had 87.2% accuracy, and then this was I want to say there was a brilliant move in here I didn't see. So we'll go back over real fast. I don't want to skip to the good parts first. So d4, d5, Queen's Gambit, decline, and then he decides to take, and I just kind of bring my pieces out, develop, slowly but surely get a good position, pinning the knight, pushing the pawns forward, doing very well in the opening. I decided to bring my knight in. I take his knight, he takes the bishop, I castle, and I start kind of opening up the game here. Everything's held down. He has a dark square bishop, and most of my pawns are on light squares, so it's pretty good for the end game. I start moving my rook because he was attacking with the bishop. And now in this moment, I'm looking like, oh, this is kind of drawish. I might be able to hold it down. I go rook to d8, and let's kind of speed through this real fast. Start going here. I threaten his knight, which I didn't realize that he made a mistake. I took here. He takes. And then I started to realize I have this really nice tactic here where I can essentially, well, I'll show you in a second. I go here, knight g3, and as you can see, this square is a really nice square where if I was here, I would end up winning a bishop. So he goes rook to d2, which then I notice instantly I can still take this even though it's double protected, because you see here, boom, 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 and then I had this really nice fork at the end where I win the rook, and that's exactly what happens, and I got a brilliant move. I sacked the rook. And yeah, so he takes back, and then I hit him with the fork and automatically winning, and slowly but surely I end up winning the game. Just held on, took all of his pawns, and then I was able to come back and have a pretty good end game, and that was it for that game. Got a brilliant move in that one. We're going to move on to the next game. I got 85.8% accuracy. No brilliant moves, just crushing, doing my thing as I should. I've been really wanting to get back into Blitz, but it's just, I don't know, for some reason I just can't get enough oomph behind my games. So, pretty good opening. Held on, took his took his bishop. Queen comes out. I start pressing. Takes, give him a check. I could have taken that pawn on h3, take, and then slowly but surely I start improving my position. Rook there, and then I got a nice little checkmate here with the double ladder mate. Very nice. Won that game very well. And then there was a couple other games in here that I had 1500 rated, played 83% accuracy. A couple ones like this one, 82%. I didn't have any really crazy high rated wins. I did have a one that was close, that was at 2100, but I ended up losing on time, so I didn't end up really pulling much out of that. But overall, I think I did very well. I played well as far as like people my rating. We'll go back over here. Being 23rd place over Grandmasters and stuff was pretty nice. This is like my second or third Arena Kings, so coming into it, yeah, as you can see here, 1,600 people, which math-wise, 23 out of 1,600. Oh. I'm in the top 1% basically on that end. So very nice. But yeah, that was Arena Kings. Hikaru played in it, a couple other big players, and I was really happy that I was able to play, because a lot of these tournaments you have to be like titled or a part of a club, and you know, getting a chance to play with these guys is obviously um, an honor. And hopefully I can continue to disrespect some of these people and continue to play games. And I'm going to post another video probably later on tonight after I post my other tournament that I played. And then I have another game where I beat a 2100 in Rapid. That's going to go out after this. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe, please. Check out my channel. Please, please, please. Like, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate it. Y'all keep playing chess, and y'all have a great day.